Shalom, shalom. Let me get a one if you can hear me. Let me get a one if you can hear me. Slock it, just one sec. Shalom. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, Hall of New York, under Commander General Yohana. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes according to the Bible. We ain't affiliated with any other Israelite group, Muslim mosque, or Christian organization. We're 1 West, we home of the truth. We started in 1969, for the most part. Let me start with saying that. A lot of us out here know we're Israelites and think we got the truth, but don't have the truth. We just know of the truth. We know a little bit of something. You know what I mean? Like we get on, people get on YouTube and they consider themselves scholars. But one thing I will say, just because you get on YouTube, you're not ordained by the men of the Lord to teach what this Bible has said. And in your Christian churches, that should be a clear clarification that they're not even ordained to teach the Bible. Your mom and daddy's not ordained to teach the Bible. Your Catholic priest and your Pope is not ordained to teach the Bible. And we can look at the destruction that the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community go through right now. Your Christian church would always tell a sister, don't mind that nigga. Excuse me, don't mind him. If he can't pay bills and he can't do this and he can't do that, then you need to be going. That's division in the household. He helped, the Christian pastor help cripple this nation. Then you got Uncle Tom over here that say, oh well, put him on child support. A man can't be in the house, and if he is, you can't reap the benefits what you want to reap. So what she do? Throw the man out the household, split the family. And all in America is built on bloodshed, blood, rape, robbing, murder, and bloodshed and Christianity. That is what it is built around. And you can also look at Martin Luther King, who was a damn Christian, who didn't do anything because he never understood brotherhood, like the Bible that he read was telling you to speak on behalf of brotherhood. Deal with your brother on the brotherhood. Is too many precepts and too many scriptures coming out of this Bible for you to sit here and feel as if brotherhood is not important. Brotherhood is very important. It doesn't matter how much money you got. You could be a Floyd Mayweather or you could be a damn Delonte West. You still need brotherhood. You're not going to stay rich forever if you don't want to lean on brotherhood. But referring back, the Christian church does not teach brotherhood. It teaches independence. You pay them people for them to tell you not to have to worry about nobody. The only person that the Christian pastor going to tell you need to worry about and need to mind is themselves. The Christian pastor tell you don't worry about nobody else, but make sure you come to church getting this lie I'm gonna feed you, and make sure you paying them tithe. The only person that the Christian church tell you that you need is the pastor. That's it. And again, you're not ordained to teach the Bible, man. If you're not following these ranks, you ain't saying con with con, you ain't taking orders, you know what I'm saying? Then you're not ordained to teach. Because any military structure that's known in man comes out the Bible. They follow and take heed of what the Lord had going on. Any military structure has a man above them that they take orders from. So for you, some of you pastors and some of you Israelites that feel as if you don't need to follow and fall into the rank, you are classified as a female dog, mister. That's what you're classified as, because you don't want to sit here and have to take orders or have another man above you telling you, no, that's not the right thing to do, or you shouldn't do that. That you're weak. You're no weaker than the woman that you sleep with. You're no weaker than her. But again, brotherhood is key, man. Brotherhood is key. And there's a lot of fake Israelites that be on the damn Facebook talking about they know this and they know that, talking about brotherhood and brotherhood, this and that. If it was real brotherhood and you see a sister that needs to be corrected on Facebook, stop being a goddamn simp. Trying to soothe her ego because you feeding for a crumb of some box, a little piece of some vagina. Tell her what she need to hear if you a real brother. Simple. Stop saying that we could be out here loving European women. Stop saying you could be out here smoking weed and having dread, knowing damn well that's causing division. Better yet, come to ISUBK. Because every time y'all want to split and make these other branches, that's what really pushes everybody else away from who they really supposed to be. Like the purple faggots. Excuse me, the purple guys. Y'all are the main reason why this kingdom can't be built. Because we look like Christians. We look like damn Christians. It's 100 different other Israelite groups, just like it's 100 different other Christian organizations. And Commander General Hanna told y'all to come back home as one body, the one body we supposed to have. We look like damn Christians because your bastards want to start your own and say you're doing something. You're not doing a damn thing. You're a John the Baptist, and you still ain't got the information you need. Pull that 1 John 4:20 out, and there's a sword right there if you need it. It's sad. Go ahead.
1 John 4:20.
Go ahead, out.
1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother.
If a man say is a verb. A verb, that's an action word. If a man say, I love God, and love is also an action word. Say, I love God. How can you love God? Go ahead, out.
If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother.
And hate his brother. If you say you love God and hate your brother,
he is a liar.
He is a liar. You are a liar. Your pastors are liars. Your dad is still upset with his brother after 20 years, and he is a damn liar. He's a damn liar. Hold that real quick. Hold that real quick. Look for that precept that says, the love of God, paraphrase, love of God is follow law, statute, commandment. I think that might be in Mark or somewhere in there, and maybe that man is a liar. So if the man say he love God and hate his brother, he's a liar. Hating your brother is saying God loves everybody. Hating your brother is saying Moses in a burning bush mean weed. Hating your brother is saying weed is okay and it helps your third eye. Hating your brother is when you saying be who you want to be, or you don't need that man, or if that man can't provide for his household, then leave him. Meanwhile, that man's supposed to provide this sword, this truth for his household. This should be the first priority. Go ahead, out.
I got this 1 John 5:3. 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. So for y'all to say, oh, if a man say he love God, go ahead.
That we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
So the love of God is keeping the commandments, and the commandments aren't grievous. It's simply just saying the commandments are not hard. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to put you at fault. It's not going to put you in a danger zone. So if you say you love God, you'll keep them commandments so you're not in those positions. And that just shows that the Lord loves you when he gives you laws, statutes, and commandments. But if you want to break them, what do you expect? You're not governed by anything. You have no more safety. Like you expect the Lord to have so much remorse when you're on your deathbed because you got monkeypox or COVID or AIDS. You expect you call out to the Lord like, oh Lord, I ain't never gonna do it again. Why do niggas correct? Why do niggas gotta call on the Lord when they at their weakest moment? When they about dead, you want to call on the Lord. When the Lord said the love of God is following them law, statute, commandments, it's not grievous. So you say you love God, and you doing something you ain't got no business, and you catch AIDS, you ain't never loved God. So the Lord gonna turn his face away from you. That's why you contracted that sickness. Go ahead, Doc.
So like I said, they don't love God until they get sick.
You don't love God till you get sick. Go ahead.
And the other time, I don't believe in God. But as soon as they get when they down there dead, no, oh Lord, I need you.
Right. Damn nigga got them on your back dead in the hospital. Nah, it's Lord you need. And you still don't even know what Lord you praying to. You just praying to you pray to any God, praying that God's gonna save you. But if you praying to any God, ain't no God gonna save you. I'm telling you. And that might have been complex. If you praying to any God to save you, ain't no God gonna save you. Simple.
Okay.
Simple. And if you can't understand it, if you know, you know. Simple. So if you say you love God, you're going to follow them laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to follow them. And you're going to fight tooth and nail. You're going to get counsel. You're going to do everything you got to do to make sure you follow them laws, statutes, commandments because you fear the Lord. Because you fear the Lord. Now read that one more time out.
1 John 5:3.
Oh, love of God, come.
1 John 5:3. Mm-hmm. For this is the love of God.
The love of God. Go ahead.
That we keep his commandments.
Uh-huh.
And his commandments are not grievous.
It ain't nothing painful on it. It ain't hard. Ain't nothing like that. You go back up. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Y'all just make something wrong with it. You make something wrong because you want to believe America. You better take heed to Brittany Griner. Because in America, you are only as good as your title. Damn your skin color. You ain't nothing but a crop full of nigger. That's what you is. You're a crop. You ain't nothing. What is called embargo? I believe that's what it is. Buy, sell, trade. That's all you are. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. That's all you are to America. It's a crop. Something I could buy, sell, or trade. And if you LGBT, they really don't give a damn. They just happy that we got another dumb nigger slave, a dumb nigger broad that's gonna sit here and worship and conform to ours and still manage to split they nation and not get nowhere. Go ahead up.
You want the definition on that?
Come.
Embargo. Mm-hmm. An official ban on trade or other commercial activity with particular country. With a particular country.
Damn, man, that's right on point. At that. Brittany Griner ain't nothing but an embargo. I mean, come on. But in America, that's what we are, and we have to understand. And I had to express that with the brothers at the slave. Me and the brothers was going to war at slave. Let me say it that way, because none of my brothers gets each other. With a few other people that live like Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? They was a nation, and we had to be heavy on them. We had to be heavy on them. Like this ain't our place. This ain't our place. And how we're going to succeed is if you know it's a Mexican brother over there and he got tomatoes, oranges, and lamb and chickens, and then this brother right here, he good with mechanics, and this brother right here good with working on cars, and that sister over there know how to do hair, is a big trade. Well, I change your brakes if I could get 2 chickens in a sack full of oranges. This brother right here come in my house, fix my AC unit that's gonna cost me $15,000. He'll come in there and fix it just for me to work on his car. That's an easy trade. Easy trade. I mean, the sisters, I watch your kids. I watch your kids if y'all could just get both my babies' head braided. That's how you work. That's how the kingdom is heaven is built. Off of righteous brothers and sisters that follow the laws, statute, commandment. Off of brotherhood and sisterhood. Not off of, I'm going to go out there and buy these Balenciagas. I'm going to go out here and sell crack to the other nation. That's still ain't. All they're going to do is put your black ass in jail. That's all it's going to do.
Right.
Go back to that first one.
1 John 4:20. Mm-hmm. If a man say, I love God, and hate of his brother.
So if you love your brother, You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like if you love God, you'll follow law, statute, commandment. The brotherhood is a commandment. If you love God, you'll follow brotherhood. Go ahead.
He is a liar.
And you hate your brother, you are a liar. That because you don't love the Lord. You don't love the Lord. And you're lying about saying you love God and you hate your brother. Clearly you don't know the law, statutes, commandments, because that's what your Christian pastors tell you. And all of this right here just came out of the New Testament, Christians. New Testament. For all the people that don't believe in the Old Testament. This is what the Lord's saying. This is what the Lord's saying. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hates, who he has seen, how can he love God, whom he have not seen?
It's the same thing like y'all be like, oh, y'all believe in the sky daddy, this and that. Oh, but I love my mama and I love my sister. This. How the hell you love your mama and sister, but you don't even love the person that created you? You don't even believe in the person that created you. You just think you're a piece of flesh running through the world. Like ain't nobody. That's just how it goes. Don't nobody create nothing. I mean, stuff just happen. Stuff just happen. That's it.
Yeah, kind of. That's it.
It's lucky, y'all. We're gonna go to Matthew 25 and 40. See, and that's the biggest issue I got with Christian. You know what I'm saying? Outside of how the Christian church done our beautiful sisters, our strong sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like that because y'all deserve to be empowered under a righteous authority, not under what America say is righteous. It was empowerment. But that's my biggest hatred towards the Christian church is the lies they spread, but not only lies, how they made women and made men completely outside of who they supposed to be. And meaning they made men into homosexual, gays, whatever you want to call it. Then they made women straight into damn whores. Whores and addicts. That's it. That's my biggest issue. Because, I mean, it's to the point now to where if a sister is indulging in LGBT, she don't want to hear nothing what a nigga got to say. And that bring me to a case in point, too. So today, I had to go, you know what I'm saying, deal with my sister that moved to Colorado. And, you know what I'm saying, it was so packed yesterday because I didn't get it done yesterday because of school and all that. So today, nobody was in there. Went done my business, whatever the case may be. And I took me one lap around Walmart to head out. Right. Also, Bond needed me to go get some ice cream section. Right. Is this stud missile walking up, and I mean a stud woman, walking up while I'm walking down by the ice cream spot, and she got her friend, I ain't gonna call her girl, but friend right there. And you could just hear it in this woman's voice. Women talk like women. And somebody was behind her girlfriend trying to come up, and she said, hey, babe, watch out. And it just registered in my head as I'm looking for this ice cream. I'm like, sit your ass down. Right. Sit the hell down. That's what the Christian church did. Like she realized, and her girlfriend bigger than her and way more than her. She, hey, move. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. And I'm looking like, sit the hell down. Right. Sit down. You are a joke. You're a damn joke. And I know that's going along the topic, but that's what the Christian church did, thinking sisters is real men out here. Now Brittany Griner gotta live like a goddamn man. A lot of these women out here thinking they men, y'all won't go to no man prison. But you'll have homosexual men will want to go to a woman prison and still get his rocks off as a man. Right. That you don't see the issue going on. You got something?
Nah.
All right. Yeah, man. Go ahead and get that precept.
Matthew 25, verse 40. Mm-hmm. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you.
Christ saying unto Israel at this point. Just do mine. This is New Testament, y'all. This is New Testament. Go ahead.
Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
So, it don't matter how much you did. It's the smallest thing. Like your pastors lie constantly, man. Your pastors find pleasure in lying to you. I mean, they get full-fledged erections off of lying to you. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being literal. They get erections off of knowing they're lying to you, get money, and then call you in the back room after service and act as if they're counseling you. But meanwhile, they're just trying to fill you up. They get erections off of seeing your son through Bible study or what they call that Sunday
school.
That in that own class they get turned on. And then why I say that, look at Eddie Long screwing them young brothers. Even with Esau, Even we're gonna talk about Esau too. Even when Esau, he was screwing this young girl since she was a single digit up until she was 16, and it came to a point where her and her boyfriend went on the what they is called a stage, went on the stage and brought it out in front of everybody, and the pastor admit to it. The pastor admit to it, and I still I ain't did no follow, but I still ain't heard what happened to him. He was molesting that young girl, that young Esau, that Edomite woman or white woman, since she was a young chap up until she was 16, 17 years old. In the congregation, one more thing, in the congregation wasn't even going crazy. Let me say it straight up. If that was a goddamn black congregation, all black, and somebody family out there talking about you raping they child, this and that, man, that church would have went up in flames. It would have been a whole gang riot in there. If any of y'all seen goddamn, what is it? I Got the Hookup. Okay. If anybody seen I Got the Hookup with that scene where they was in church, that's how it would have looked in the black church. If somebody talking about the pastor raping somebody, nobody was walking out. The pastor wasn't gonna make it out of there. Go ahead, up.
You basically said what I said. The church, they wasn't even really mad at the pastor. They was really trying to comfort him.
Right.
They was trying to comfort him more than they was the little Edomite girl.
Right. And that's the thing too, man. And I hate to be the man that got to deliver bad messages, but I love it. And I lied. I love to deliver bad messages. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that need to be said. See, the thing with the Christian church, when things like that, Brother Quan brought out heavy, things that they do like that, they say, oh, they were trying to cover for them, or it was a mistake, this and that. There ain't no mistake in sticking your rod in a child. There's no mistake about that. There's no mistake. In whatever the consequences got to be, you need to stand in it. Stand on up in it. If y'all know that old song, you ain't did a doggone thing until you stand up in it. And there ain't no mistakes like that. And they try to cover for him as if it was a mistake. And everybody said, well, God forgives. It was a mistake. How the hell was it a mistake? And now this young girl got to live her whole life knowing that the man that was supposed to guide her and lead her to the gates of heaven was sitting here screwing her like a dog. How is that going to work? But that's what your pastors do that. They don't even got brotherhood amongst their own congregation. But ignorant Negroes want to follow the oppressor. The oppressor damn near don't care about their own unless you're involved. If it was them against them, they don't care. Because they understand when it comes to their brotherhood, they deal with their community. They deal with theirs. But with us, we always want to lean on how can they help us? What can they do for us? How can they help us? How can I get some out of this? No, man. Y'all got to stop. Any more?
That was it. Unless you want to go to 41 too.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Then shall he also Shalaki. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire.
Nah, that's good. That's good. Start from the top on that one more time.
Matthew 25, verse 40.
Mm-hmm.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
So if you said, let's go back to selling drugs and all this other stuff, all this other foul stuff like adult films and damn, what else? Selling premiums and want to be Instagram famous and TikTok famous the wrong way. You got to show cracks of your cleavage or your breast or your behind, or you got to be rolling your hips with that ugly ass, huh? OnlyFans. What's that ugly ass dance they doing now where they be rolling their hips all the time and doing that?
Where they walk with their feet, something like
that.
I
don't know, man. But all this dumb. Everything dumb. All these challenges right now are dumb. And I hate to say it, I know every generation got dancers, but it's like the brothers nowadays need real brothers to tell them you look like a hoe.
Real feminine.
Real feminine. Like skinny jeans dancing like a hoe with your ass out. Man purse. Blonde hair. Colors. Come on. And sisters really eating that up. And how do you expect to have real protection when you don't even want to get a real man? You prefer a gay one at a best friend. Come on. In the same way you prefer a gay man, your boyfriend or your husband, whoever, dressed like a gay man. Now you upset he down low because y'all don't want to lean on brotherhood and sisterhood. When somebody say something is gay, like you look at Sada Baby, y'all type him in, look at Sada Baby, nigga damn near 250 pounds, skinny jeans on. Rod Wave, fat as hell, skinny jeans on. And nobody gonna show Brotherhood and say, take that off. Take it off. Take it off. You can't come into school with no skinny jeans on. We gonna tell you, bro, you gotta go put some sweats or something on, bro. You gotta do something else. Cause that ain't coming to him, man. We ain't allowing no effeminates in here. No F words, no LGBT community, none of that. Because we got real brotherhood. And real love is gonna hurt. And you know what I'm saying? But again, I like being the guy of bad messages, but for the right reasons. I don't got a problem with it. I don't. Right. So, cause somebody gotta do it. Go ahead.
You want me to read it from the top?
Nah, you good. Go to John 13 and 34.
John 13 and 34.
Mm-hmm.
John 13 and 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
So who is speaking?
Yahweh.
Christ, okay. Yeah, so Christ said, the New Testament, I give you, you know what I'm saying, that ye, Salaki, y'all. So, that ye love one another. So again, the if you love the Lord, you'll follow law, statute, commandment. Brotherhood is a law, and that's a commandment. So ye love one another. That means you got to follow a commandment. If you gonna say you love a brother, you know what I mean. You really standing for a brother. You really willing to rock out behind a brother or a sister. Do right by a sister. Help that sister. Counsel that sister. Take the vagina out of it and just actually look at the situation and her situation. You got something?
Nah, agree with what you said.
Yeah. So just look at what she got going on, how she need help instead of trying to trade her box, because there's a lot of niggas out here where sister, even though the sister F up her money because she want to buy weed all the time, but a sister could be, I mean, not even $150 short. She could be $40, $30 short, and the first thing a nigga want to do is click in his head like, shit, she better be trying to give up some ass. She better be, what's she trying to give me? I mean, what's she going to do? And Lord knows if it's $100, it's expected. Just like the one on Facebook where that brother flew that sister out and she didn't want to give him nothing. He drove her behind back to the airport.
They made her pay for her own ticket.
Made her pay for her own ticket. I mean, from the hop and the skip, that should have been sisterhood for her to let him know off rip. You know what I mean? Because what do she expect niggas out here think like that? Niggas think like that. So why you ain't show sisterhood instead of try to run that man pockets like she was about to do and then got mad because she got dropped off? It's expected.
Right.
Talk about it. If you ain't agree with it, you could have found another nigga who would have done it, or you could have just kept your black ass home or went and paid for your own ticket. I mean, it ain't hard. Go ahead.
And the main reason that probably happened because she probably was on social media being all provocative,
right,
and all types of stuff. And he, oh yeah, I got this. I'm finna fly over here, and I'm finna get some of that good old box.
Right.
And he got over there and got a rude awakening. Now he mad.
Right.
And he done wasted his time and his money. But really, he should have been trying to court the sister and get to know the sister.
Right.
Instead of just trying to get the box from the sister.
Right. See, that's brotherhood. Get that brother a hand, man. That's brotherhood right there. I mean, does it get down to the nitty gritty right then? So there ain't no misunderstandings. So it ain't no, you got anything on the Monday?
Nah, just a few brothers and sisters checked in. You got Trooper Lakama one checked in for Sumter.
Mm-hmm.
You got Sister Deanna McCall, the rib of Shine. She checked in. Trooper Nayar checked in from Greenville. Officer Shine checked in from Bennettsville, South Carolina. And Rathazat, he checking in. Trooper Rathazat checking in from Columbia.
That's not great. But yes.
Oh, yeah, and your rib, she checked in. I said,
Tikva.
Tikva.
Tikva. Yeah, bro. Everybody messed it up at first, man. Most High Christ, man. Everybody checking in. Yeah. So that's brotherhood and sisterhood, man. Come to a clear understanding, man. So there ain't no room for error, because I mean, even a misinterpretation, things could go wrong. And in the world, like somebody could be misinterpreted. You might say, bro, I'll pay you back on Friday. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Even though brother said pay back on Friday, you know what I'm saying? The brother might knew before then how much issues he had. Right. And that right there, brothers, they'll really be pissed over $20. Pissed over $20 because he didn't fully explain what was going on, just saying I'll pay you back. Like that's a fault. Even with brothers and sisters, like sisters, let the man know from the hop in the gate. And I'm pretty sure sisters out here know what man they can call on without him asking for no butt. Right. You got men out here. You know that one guy that always hit you up on Facebook. You know that one guy who always hit you up at 10:30 and don't speak to you in the day. You know that one guy who never bring you out and just want to kick it at home or kick it in the hotel. You know that one guy. So why waste your time calling that one guy? You call that one guy knowing what you got to give in return. And if you were a woman that's worthy or honorable woman, you wouldn't even sell yourself short like that. But then again, you got women who do that. Go ahead, out.
Especially these females that call themselves smoking weed. They go to the weed man trying to get a blunt. Now he want to goddamn screw you for one little blunt. Then probably ain't gonna give you the whole thing.
Right, damn right. And then the weed word, that's something else right there, man. The weed word is something else. You might get that little 3.5 and then turn around, you get 3.5 grand. Yeah, see, you willing to give your box away for an hour high that you gonna sleep 30 of it. Come on, man, that's a drug addict mindset, and that ain't he ain't even being no sister to you. He don't give a damn about you, not one bit. You got something? You got that precept out? You start from the top for me.
John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. That's it.
35.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have loved one to another.
See, if you do that, you classify yourself as a disciple, a student, a teacher. You know what I mean? Just like you had 12 tribes, they were like, oh, only man I'll go to is Christ, this and that. And let's go back to these damn fake Israelites talking about, I'm chosen, I'm this and that. You niggas don't even show brotherhood in your own damn group. Come on. Christ had disciples he taught, and the disciples went out in the way, and then they went and showed and taught everybody else. But you call yourself a disciple, and you ain't even came to the spot that you were supposed to learn your information from. You went on damn YouTube. You wear dresses with fringes. You wear dresses. You're dressed like your wives. Like them girls that y'all screwing and passing around in these organizations. Y'all dress ain't no different. Nothing. You got your head covered just like a hoe. Just like a woman. Slack you. Damn purple and gold. Goddamn turbans on their head like you Muslim or something like that. Come on, man. Screwing young 12, 13-year-old girls. Come on, man. You sick. Y'all are sick bastards. And I advise you to come home, because the way the world going right now, I ain't got no sympathy for not a damn. I got more sympathy for the ones who don't know and the ones who are open to it. The ones who don't want it, I don't got a sympathy for damn. Like Captain Kai said, mercy runs out. Mercy runs out. And I ain't got no mercy for none of y'all. I let the brothers deal with you. Go ahead.
Triple Comma 1 said wearing skinny jeans and dresses to count.
Skinny jeans, damn dresses, and goddamn Timbs. Like you ain't no young thug look-alike. Man, that brother hit it on the head. Man, y'all should see what the hell we see at camp. I mean, even on Facebook, if y'all come in camp and see how we how what our garment wore like apparel look, and then turn around, see what these guys pull up in tank tops, Jordan 1s, gym shorts with a damn shower curtain on their damn shoulders, and thinking they gonna speak to somebody. Go ahead.
Like then something on that, then they like that, but the way we dress, they try to say we look like Power Rangers. But I always know Power Rangers whoop ass.
Exactly.
Excuse my language.
No, you got it. And that brother ain't wrong. The Power Rangers whoop ass. Mortal Kombat niggas is nasty. They hard body. Talking about how we dress. Look how you dress. If a war was to happen right now, them Jordan 1s be ran through in the first 2-mile run. Nobody ain't gonna feel no Jordan 1s if you getting kicked in the chest. But you know what they gonna feel is them boots. When them boots get put on your body, then that's what you gonna feel. You can't fight in no skinny jeans. You can't even pull your pants up. You can't even sprint after somebody who kidnapped your daughter or your son if the war was to break out right now. The hell? The hell you gonna do, man? Right now, bro. Man, shout out to Hebrew Academy. Because right now, 2 or 3 brothers get on a brother ass up in the school that went through Hebrew Academy. I promise you my brother will make it out of there. Or somebody coming with him. But them niggas in skinny jeans, the hell you gonna do? The hell are you gonna do, man? Nothing. Nothing. Goddamn cowards, man. You don't deserve no sympathy. You don't deserve no mercy. Y'all had time and time again, General Yohana, all the generals, all the captains, everybody been saying time and time again, come home. This is where the brotherhood at. But y'all want to stay split like some damn bitches. Like some females. Just like they do in high school. Females argue in high school and hate each other the whole way through high school and don't come to make ends meet. That's exactly how I look at you. Exactly. Go ahead.
I was just saying, right?
You got anything else on there?
Not live.
All right, yeah. Start at 35 again. They about to get me lit up at this moment.
John 13 and 35. By this shall all men know that By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples. Mm-hmm. If ye have loved one to another.
That means you following that law, statute, commandment. You've been taught like a student to love your brother. If you following the law, statute, commandment, go to Matthew 5 and 22. Because everybody got the answers, but they ain't got nobody ain't got no answers. No answers. You know the only thing that they want to resemble with us, Kalazar, is damn music.
Right.
Damn music. The only thing in they now they got their troopers in all black. Right. But they still wearing dresses with fringes on it. Now they got the shield right on the shoulder. You know what I mean? They got their menorahs on their shoulder. Right. I mean, and now they got they trying to stamp talking about they ain't affiliated with nobody else. Yes, the hell you are. Y'all got unity camps. That's the only they come together and still. This is how unorganized they are. It's 6 cups right here. Okay. Everybody come from a different unit. A unity camp, you'll think we all on the same page. But they'll all come together to teach somebody, and they on different pages at different corners. They on different pages. What brotherhood is that?
It's confusion.
Confusion. And last time I checked, Christians, and everybody said, the Lord ain't the author of confusion. So why the hell are you confusing the people? Why are you confusing the people? But then when they look at us, we talk too hard. We too much roughnecks. Why y'all got them gold slugs in y'all mouth? Why y'all got them rough ass beards? Why y'all always yelling? Why your pants baggy? Why you don't give a damn? That's a problem. But they want us to have the shape up, these dreadlocks, wear purple, talking about God love everybody, and man, damn that. It feels good to be a goddamn man. Then you got another group talking about something. Oh, we don't go as hard. We go softer. The ones in New York, they tend to go a little hard. Not saying what they saying is wrong. But we got a softer approach. You a goddamn woman. A woman who does this and say, Yahweh Shema, whatever. That's how you look. My wife is tougher than you. And I promise that. Go ahead. You got something? Oh, not the priest. You got something? A comment? Not for you?
Not lie. You hit a match on the head.
It's a lot, y'all, man.
When I have sex with little young girls on their flower, because they done got their flower. Won't even let them mature until won't even let them blossom.
What kind of brotherhood that is? What kind of brotherhood is that? A 45-year-old man want to lay up on a girl. A girl don't even understand why she having her first time her flower blossoming. She don't even understand or know why. And as a 45-year-old man want to lay up on top of I can't even call the sister a tender woman, a young woman, just a young gal. Don't know nothing. Don't know how to cook just yet. Don't even know how to wash her behind thoroughly, and he want to lay up on top of her. What is you gonna teach this girl? What is this girl gonna learn? And then what make it even more sick? I'm gonna say it one time. If my daughter come, I wish a goddamn bastard would come up talking about he want to take my daughter in hand and she ain't underage. I'm gonna take that chicken. Go ahead.
He gonna take a slug.
Simple as that. I'm gonna take that chicken. Cause ain't no grown man coming to me talking about something. they want my daughter to, I'm taking the check-in. It's going to be like that right now.
Right.
Because the same way you had that in your mentality, ain't no telling what you had if you didn't come up to me. Or what you got. I'm going to take my check-in right now. Go ahead.
That's like these grown-ass men. I look at them the same way. They be like, they see a female, she about 14, 15. Oh, she going to be bad when she get older. What is you? She's a kid.
That's what your aunt saying. I mean, and that brother bringing a heavy point out. Like, think about when you was young. Okay, that's one thing, grandma and all the aunts be like, oh, you growing up like a weed, boy. You gaining some weight, but how many times your uncle said that? You heard your uncle say that to you?
Wow, they just gonna toughen you up, really.
Boy, you think you big now?
Yeah.
Well, I still whoop your ass. But then turn around, a man gonna say something like that
About a young female.
but a young female.
But don't want them to do it to their daughter.
Man, listen, like I said, I'm taking that check-in. And I'll be a man about that. I'm taking the check-in. Because ain't no damn way you going to come up talking about you want a 10-year-old, a 15, 17-year-old, and you a damn 30-year-old, 20. Shit, if you 24 talking about my 17-year-old, I'm going to take that one too.
Okay.
I'm going to take that one too. But I don't know what the hell they got going on talking about some brotherhood and flower and all that, man. It's disgusting and despicable. Go ahead.
Matthew 5, verse 22. But I say unto you, that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
So if you angry without your brother without a cause, you're in danger of the judgment. So if this brother was upset with me because I bought some wristbands that he wanted, you know what I mean? Like I bought this wristband he wanted, and I didn't know, and he just angry with me. He got a hateful heart with a bunch of malice in it. That brother going to council. We taking that to the Commander General Honda. We taking to General Hyman, General High, General Q. We taking it to the generals because it's like it ain't nothing but wristband and hate. And what was it?
Verse 22.
Without a cause. So he's mad and he hate me, which you shouldn't hate a brother no way. But he's upset with me because I got a pair of wristbands that I didn't even know this brother wanted. If it's like that, I give him the website. Hell, brother, you want it like this? I just take some old, take these. I say these 30. I pay 30. Take them right now.
Right.
I'll go buy another set. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. Hey, where you get them from? So if that brother upset about some wristband, he deserved to go to judgment and get checked and treated like like he should because he bitching over armbands,
Right.
acting like a female over something with no reason.
It's simple.
Because he got a beautiful wife or that sister you wanted to court in school. Niggas, 1,000 sisters in here. Wait your turn. Find yours. Because just because she look good on Facebook or she look good in class, behind them closed doors, she might not be for you. She might be a little devil. You might not like how loud she talk. You might hate that she's sleeping all day. That might not be the one for you. Whole monster. Damn dragon. Or maybe she might not be a dragon. You might just be a little weak bitch and you don't know how to control and deal with your woman. You don't know how to deal with it, so you think you deserve her. Just wait your turn until the Lord or you get granted a righteous sister, because that sister might be righteous, but she's not well fit for you. Go ahead.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
So recall it means scorn, the feeling of believe that someone or something is worthless or despicable. So go back at the start again. So that's the definition. It's just basically saying somebody is worthless or despicable. Go ahead up.
Matthew 5:22.
Mm-hmm.
But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
So if you calling your brother worthless or despicable, ain't ish or a dummy, you know what I'm saying? Just anything to belittle, like somebody people in the hood will say, oh, you're retarded, or you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna be nothing. You like the teacher say, oh, if you keep acting like that, you're gonna be flipping burgers. That's pretty much what they saying. Right. You're gonna flip burgers all your life. You don't conform to their authority. So, what was that last piece? Or should be in danger of judgment again?
Danger of the council.
Should be in danger of the council. So again, now it's to the point to where it's all the big boys. You got Cap Notzawa, South Carolina. Then you know what I'm saying. Then you got the generals above that, and that's going to be the council. You're going to council. We're going to tell what's going on. You know what I mean? And God forbid you could be a man enough and not lie about it and be real about it, because the truth going to come out. And when the truth come out and you're lying, the Lord might deal with you however, but the generals and the brothers above you, they will find a perfect punishment that you deserve because you act like a bitch.
Right.
That's how you act. And I'm gonna continue saying it, just like every other brother gonna continue saying it, because if you're a man and you feel like that's the best route and the only choice, then that's what you are. Because they say, oh, you get 2 choices. No, goddamn it, I make 3. I make 4. Don't ever just sit here and conform to one. Hell no, man.
Right.
Keep going. You got some more of that, bro?
But whoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of the hell fire.
So, calling somebody a fool is basically saying like somebody schizophrenic. Oh, it's right here. They like saying they schizophrenic, or you know what I mean, or just some mental illness that you can't trust. Like how these Europeans always call out, saying, perfect example too. Like how they always say, oh, Dylan Storm Roof or this guy or that guy, they got some mental issue. They got whatever the case may be going on, this and that. If you say that about a brother, that is taken very seriously. Is more another one? And it can.
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit more.
What up? But yeah. So when you say that, we take it serious because we're not gonna allow a Dylan Store Roof come in here. We don't even allow a sober-minded person to come in here with a weapon or a stick or a knife or a taser. We don't allow nobody in here because we're not gonna allow a Dylan Storm Roof to come in here. We're not gonna allow the I forgot the 2 boys' name that was at the Columbine. We're not gonna allow those in here, regardless what races they are. Especially if you say that will be the reason why we take it so much more serious, because you never know. You would never know who is who. Even if you come in here with no weapon, they might just swing chairs all crazy trying to take people out. You would never know. That's why you got to watch what you say when you talk to certain people. Calling them a fool. I mean, you might well just tell them they ain't ish. They ain't worth a damn. To what about?
Right. Okay.
That's what you got to come to the understanding. Go to Luke 6:31. Yeah, man. So you really got to watch who you dealing with and what you say about people, man, because especially in this school. You know what I'm saying? Out there, hell, you say the wrong thing, he say, she say out there, people start losing their lives.
Right.
You know what I mean? People don't like that he say, she say, like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what celebrity said that, but when you rich and you're dealing with a woman and you're rich, only thing they gonna say pretty much is that, you know what I mean, like you got some type of disease. And that right there in the hood, people will kill you over that. Go ahead out.
Salakia. Trooper Nayar said, Salakia, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
When you say brother, do you mean just brothers in the truth or heathens too?
What do you mean? As far as calling him a fool?
I guess
Nayar.
Nayar.
Hey, Salakia, Nayar. If you could just be a little more detailed, because I want to know what part on that precept that you're talking about. Know what I mean? But I understand exactly what you're saying, because you know, if you are going off the part of calling somebody a fool, you don't want to call nobody a fool at all. You know, I know down in Chucktown, you know, Charleston down here in South Carolina, and Sumter, you know what I mean? Hell, even Lakamawan, he can even clarify that. Hell, we say fool all the time. Hey, boy, you fool up. That boy a fool. You know what I mean? Like that just terminology. Like, bro, I wouldn't say crazy, but what the hell going on with him? That nigga funny. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing like, oh, he really ain't all the way there. So I'll just give that brother, you know what I'm saying, a brief second or whatever.
Right. Now you want to go ahead with that precept?
I'll hold it real quick, because just in case, so when he gives it to me, I'll read it over and break it down again. Go ahead.
Also, Trooper Lakamawan said, but he was going back to what we were saying with the old man trying to talk to the young females.
Right.
He said them old niggas would give up their entire check to lay hold on a young woman, and it's sick because I'm pretty sure their daughters was that age too. I bet you they didn't let no old man get to them.
You know, who I said that? I said that about a week or two ago, and I feel like it was you there, or I feel like it might have been a cousin, not y'all there. This is prime example. Just like I was saying, when it come to women saying, "Oh, I dressed as like dressing like sluts, naked and all that," they say, "Oh, I dress like this for me," and "Oh, I like how I look." No, it's not.
It's really for attention.
It's for attention because you got low self-esteem. You need confirmation because it's women out here that dress like that, and a guy actually approached them. Now is, "Oh, I don't want it," but you dressing like that to be approached.
It's that I just want to see if I still got it.
Yeah, and that's where you need what's the word I'm looking for? Confirmation. You need confirmation because she got low self-esteem. So now when you saying that, when brothers be paying for box, nigga, what if your mouthpiece really like that, especially you an old cat, you ain't got a old cat buying box.
Yeah, that's low self-esteem altogether.
That's low, exactly, because in my reel said it, you know what I'm saying? My reel said a few weeks ago. She even said, like, when guys got to go buy a box, you got it. Guys got to go buy a box from younger girls. That's low self-esteem because you can't go to a real woman and actually put the Mac down because you don't know how to rap to a lady. You watch too much porn. You think it's just all about how you gonna sling that iron all across the room. You don't know how to rap or Mac that woman, or my favorite word, you don't know how to woo that woman, make that woman feel wanted and let her know she wanted. What you got to do is show a dollar bill to a whore and take her value away, and then when a real nigga step to her, she don't want it and she don't know how to deal with him. Now niggas ain't ish because she only know how to deal with a nigga who gonna pay for something. And for all you old heads out here that's buying box, calling yourself sugar daddy and sugar mamas, you're sad. That's not brotherhood or sisterhood. And the reason why I say you're sad is because the time somebody else step to your daughter, you gonna be mad. And when you have a daughter, don't expect nothing more out of her actions. Expect the least. Expect her to be that same filthy slut that you like paying money to these other ones. Because you don't have any confidence in yourself, man. You can't step to a woman 40 years old like you. You can't step to a woman that's 10 years older than you or a year older than you because you don't know how to talk. Because you watch too much damn porn. You want to show money and thinking that's how money work. When that money run out, then what? When your rod ain't working no more, then what? What you paying for? What are you paying for? You got to buy Viagra and everything else just to have fun. What are you paying for? When the Lord goddamn give you worms and burn that damn thing off, then what? Then what? What you paying for now? Company? Company? Go ahead.
They're going to be paying for them aid pills.
Paying for goddamn aid pills. Paying for aid pills. Go ahead, Doc. No, I mean, come on, what you got? Not look, come on, Salagi. Laya. He said he had.
He ain't say nothing. He just said concept. He ain't wrote back on that yet.
All right, sure. Go ahead.
Luke 6, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And as ye would that man should do to you, do ye also unto them likewise.
So I'm glad that brother said that because that really brought me perfectly into the point. There's women out here that love to say it, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? I understand where they come from. They love to say, "Oh well, I'm not gonna let my baby boy ain't gonna have women running in and out the house. My baby boy ain't gonna be doing this and doing that. He gonna have one woman he dealing with." How the hell you saying that? You got 5 men that pay for your hair, pay for your nails, pay for the little light bill, goddamn take you out to eat and screw you whenever you want to be effed. And then you got the 6th one over here that you talking to, but he battling in between the one who running up inside you all type of night. So if you want your son to do right by somebody, you need to be doing right by somebody. Somebody gonna do your son wrong because you doing people wrong. And so like real quick, and even with these fathers out here. I got a homeboy that even said, man, damn these bees. Man, and I'm waiting to 35, make sure I got all my stuff situated. And I get to really talk about this now. Oh, I'm waiting, I'm 35. Only thing I'm trying to do is get my daughter back. These bees ain't worth nothing but giving fellatio and getting the hell out. Now, when you look at that, if you feel that way about that woman, you don't deserve to have your child. You don't deserve to have that daughter. If you feel like women ain't worth nothing but sticking your rod in and goddamn throwing them out the door, you don't need your daughter. Let your daughter stay wherever the hell she at. She better off, because the mentality like that, she gonna be the same whore as the ones you screwing. The same one. She gonna see women running in and out. They coming over every now and then. She might see the same face once or twice every 2 weeks, but then see the 3 or 4 other faces once or twice every 2 weeks, and that's where she gonna be that same whore, and just like the ones you treat. And guess what? You're gonna get mad. You're going to get mad that your daughter's a damn whore like you. And because you hoard all these other women out. Again, just because you didn't teach that girl that, your daughter that, when you do that to them 5 or 6 women that you're dealing with out there, you might have not taught her that, but somewhere out in the grapevine, that's gonna roll back around, and it's and you know what I'm saying, them women is gonna expose her, not them exact ones, but if those women somewhere is gonna expose that to your daughter. For example, if brothers in the school was still pimping and selling whores, this and that, and we got mad when our daughter got an 8-ish boyfriend, when Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and Glorilla and all them tell her, oh, F a nigga and take his pockets, that's what I mean. It's a cycle. It's going to come back around. It ain't you the one teaching. America's going to teach your child because you want to live by America. You don't want to follow the Lord. Go ahead, out. Now, what you were saying, you had your hand raised?
Yeah, basically, yeah, you run. He's saying that he wants his daughter, but the women ain't nothing but for fellatio and throwing them out. That's basically what he gonna teach his daughter. So then when your daughter get older, then you gonna be mad because she bringing Tank Top Tony in, and you don't agree with how he living and what he doing, but that's what you taught your daughter.
Right.
So you reap what you sow.
Right. And that's heavy too, man. That's one thing, white man. I respect the hell out of the brothers in the ISUPK, but more specifically, because I'm raised in South Carolina with the ISUPK, man. I seen brothers still to this day. They even tell their daughter after they get their hair done, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. They congratulate their daughter like, baby, congratulations, you did that. And then they get their hair done and be like, you're so beautiful. They tell their daughter that stuff. They let them know, like, I'm telling you, you're beautiful. Because when a nigga go out there and say you're beautiful, it's going to go 2 ways. Either he or me, you're beautiful, and that's 3 ways. It's some guys that say you're beautiful and just go about their business.
Right.
It's some guys that say you're beautiful and really want you. But it's some guys that tell you that because they trying to work you out your draws.
Right.
And that's why I respect brothers that I done seen in South Carolina that tell their daughter after they get their head, you're so beautiful. Instill that in your daughter's head when she get older, because that's brotherhood, that's fatherhood, that's sisterhood, and everything else in the book. And when you instill that in her head, she ain't gonna turn 15, 16 years old talking about something. Oh, he said I'm beautiful, and he 27 years old, and then she see $100 and she think that's something. Because she ain't never been broke in, not physically, but broke in mentally of what the world got to offer. My dad tell me I'm beautiful. My dad takes me out to eat. My dad congratulate me and tell me good job. What more can you bring other than a dollar bill and some rod and a bunch of goddamn lies?
Right.
That's why I respect brother. That's how you do it. Even with sons. When y'all got sons, tell your son, good job, son. Hey, keep going. You doing good. Now, even if he effing up and he ain't doing, keep going, doing good. Stay motivate that young brother. Motivate him to do right and build something. Because it's going to pay off. So he ain't got to be the one out here, I ain't got no this, I ain't got no that, and he want to sell drugs to get a car. You want him to get a car? Tell him, son, keep doing this, keep doing it. When you make it to 1,200, I'll put 2,400 for you to get your car. Build that brother up. So he ain't got to sell drugs out here. So she ain't got to be quick to lay on her back because somebody says she's beautiful. That is brotherhood. And your Christian pastor's not going to tell you that. Your Christian pastor tells you brotherhood is bringing your ass to church and then you paying for these tithes. That's what brotherhood is to them. And they still don't give a damn about you. Because when your car and your lights ain't get cut on, just pray about it, baby. Just pray about it. Meanwhile, you could go to Christ and he fed what? How many people? 3,000? 30,000? 300,000? Huh? It was a couple thousand with fish and bread. Fish and bread. That's it. That's it. But you mean to tell me Christ did that? And it's despicable, man. It's disgusting.
$5,000.
5,000 people. 5,000. 5,000, boy. And you mean to tell me you can't just not put your rod in them women or don't show that money like that, brother? Like y'all with the top of you just can't show the money. You just can't slugging. You just can't go to that old hag that you chose to live your life with. And you've been with her 40 years. You just can't go to her and get your rocks off. What, it's because her body dropping? Should have thought about that a long time ago. With age, the body dries. Go.
Like you said earlier, without that money, they powerless.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said earlier,
Oh, shit. Hey, let me get that stood. I'm listening.
slap.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Like you said earlier, they despicable.
Mm-hmm.
They most of these. Then that's another thing I wanted to say. Like a lot of these dudes, they grow up without their father, so they grow up with their mother, and their mother always loud mouthing and out here doing whatever. So they really ain't got no respect for females.
Right.
Because they remember how their mother was, and their mom. And half the time, their mama tell them, "Oh, nigga, you ain't shit, nigga. You gonna be just like your daddy,
Right.
in jail or dead."
And you know that's heavy that you said that. Not us like before the jailer dead. In the same topic I'm talking about, that he was raised with his mom and his two sisters. But one thing I will say, and I ain't gonna say too much, but one thing I will say about how his mama acts is the fact that she got this one guy she been dealing with for a minute. I can't get for that. But it comes to a point to where she could just be chilling. He come home. Oh no, you need to leave. I don't want to deal with you today.
Right.
And he'll have to leave the house and go somewhere for X amount of time or X amount of days. And it's like, how the hell do you demasculate a man when he can't come home and he being ran and told from up? I ain't because I love that woman. You know what I was about to say. I love that woman. But how that demasculate a man to know? Oh, this woman says she don't want to deal. Throwing you away like you a damn child. Like go to your room. Like I don't want to deal with you today. Right. But you got this rod last night. But you don't want to deal with me today. Right. You don't want to deal with me today. And you contracted something last night. That's your damn husband, man. And that's how you demasculate men, because the Christian church teach women that nasty stuff. Right. Go ahead.
Like you just took the words right out of my mouth. They tell the females to be independent and they give them this masculine spirit. Right. But then as soon as they situation like Brittany Garner, now you in a situation. Now you want these male athletes to support you. Ain't you want to be a man? Mm. You done cut your breasts off. Mm. Looking like a man, but now you got to be a man to do your time, but you don't want to be that man to do your time. Mm. Be that man to do your time like you say you is.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. So read this precept one more time, because I got a whole bunch of stories. We're going to be sitting on Luke for a minute. Well, we're going to be in the book of Luke for a minute. Pause.
Right.
Got it.
Luke 6, verse 31. And as ye would that man should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
So if you want somebody to treat you right, make sure you treating each and every individual right. And it doesn't even matter if it's a heathen. Reason being because we gotta get along with these devils in this goddamn slavery, this hellhole we live in. We gotta get along. And I know it sounds sour, but we gotta get along with them. But do right. Because you can go sleep with that European girl. And I ain't saying it's okay, is against the law of the Lord. You can go sleep with that European girl thinking, oh, well, and guess what? Her husband comes home and kill every last one of you bastards and lead a dog and kill himself. That's why I said, don't do none of that. And that's a good example, because brothers out here really killing over women because another brother slept with them. Look at Trouble. Look at Trouble. That woman, I don't even know their name, but look at Trouble. The whole time, this brother most likely was probably thinking, it's over with that. But then turn around, boom. Brother kicking the door, put one in his chest, and now he gone. And Trouble gone. But again, stop. If you want somebody to do right by you, make sure you do right by everybody. And how you can do right when it comes to that situation, don't even deal with European women at all. Ask questions too. Are you with somebody? Are you sleeping with somebody?
Right.
Because people, just because y'all best friend, somebody could be mad that somebody else got in that box. Because they want it all for themselves, which they're rightfully correct.
Right.
Go ahead. That's all on them?
Yeah, that's it.
Go to John 15 and 12.
John 15 to 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
This is a commandment. Again, if you say you love the Lord, like in 1 John, that's a commandment. Ye love one another. So that's a brotherhood and sisterhood scripture right there.
Right.
Ye love one another as what?
As I have loved you.
As I have loved you. And then this Christ talking, correct?
Right.
So this is Christ talking. Y'all say, oh, can't nobody be perfect to be like Christ. Christ is giving you an easy layout of how to be closer and more like him. Love one another. Christ love you. Damn, love one another. Go ahead.
They don't want. They say we can't be perfect like Christ because they want the sin.
Right.
They love the sin.
Right. They want to sin. They love to sin. And a lot of people also, they like to say, oh, you can't be perfect like Christ. Or matter of fact, they say that, but they also like to say, oh, well, it's too hard. It's too hard to be like that. It's too hard because you like being like that.
They want to sin.
You want to. It's not hard for somebody who don't sin. Go ahead.
The only thing that's hard is after you stop doing it and that demon comes.
That's it.
You got to fight that demon not to do it.
That's it. And that's where it comes from, the Lord being a man of war. You got to fight that demon. Each and every day we wake up, we got to fight a demon.
Right.
We got to fight a demon. It don't matter what it is. Now, hell, I wish we had our own little city. I wish everybody in the school could just, everybody in the whole UPK could just move to South Carolina. We have goddamn from Wahala all the way down to Columbia. Go ahead.
And sometimes, Salaki, if I may, and sometimes it's not even one demon that you're fighting. Sometimes you're fighting multiple demons at one time.
Right. And that's heavy that they say that, because even a molestation or rape, that's molestation at a young age could open a bunch of demons. Some women could just be promiscuous, always want to have sex, or turn to LGBT, or turn to drugs all in one. That's three right there. It start from one because somebody else had a demon and pushed that agenda on somebody, like the Caucasian, and now that's three more demons right there. Then they turn around, contract monkeypox. That's four right there. Go ahead.
So that's like Tyler Perry. He bring out, even though he still do a lot of simple things, but he bring a lot of that out in his movies.
Right.
How the Christian church, somebody they know that they uncle done raped the little niece, and now they done swept it under the rug, and he done got the little niece pregnant, and now the little boy he staying with grandma, but he think grandma is his mama, but really his mama is his grandma, his sister is his mama. You know what I'm saying? He bring a lot of that stuff out, how the Christian church do. And then they try to praise, and then they still have the person that did it around, like he really deserve to be hit in the head and put somewhere.
Right.
But,
nah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. You know how we is.
Right. But they want to sweep it up under a rug, and he ain't, like you said earlier, he ain't mean to do it. He ain't say that while he was doing it.
Right. And not even once. It throughout their whole childhood.
And it go on for years. It goes on for years. The girl be 9 years old, and then she finally want to come out and say something when she turned 15. Sometimes they don't come out then. Sometimes they never say nothing until they turn 50.
Right.
And he dead and gone. You can't even do nothing to him now.
And now everybody hating them because
they think you trying to belittle this man, but this man done did some monster ass shit. Excuse my language.
No, you're right. You good, huh? And that's exactly how it is in the black community, and that's heavy that you brought up Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry, I'm gonna start from scratch. Tyler Perry was just praying like laying hands on TD Jakes.
Right.
He was just doing that, and they already know both of them wicked as hell. But what this brother was breaking out so heavy is because this man is a cross dresser. I don't care what nobody. If you cross dressing, you're LGBT for one. And then he brings out all this stuff inside of his movies and showing what actually goes on in the black community.
Right.
But not one time have I seen a movie to where somebody was a homosexual in his videos, in his movie. Not one time. He'll bring out everything else and then suppress him being a cross-dresser, meaning LGBT, and then there ain't no homosexuality. Everything is rape or somebody divorcing or getting cheated on.
Or the woman trying to overpower the man.
Overpower the man or getting AIDS. But never one time in his movie have he came out with somebody coming out the closet.
Right.
But he's always in the closet and out the closet in the movies.
And they say he act like Madea in real life.
Did you see him dancing when he was at that show on the stage singing? Beyonce. He was like, I've been drinking, and then had the whole winnish. Bro, you gotta look it up. I ain't gonna play it, but it's crazy, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. The world's going to hell in shambles,
Right.
and I ain't got no mercy for nobody. Better get in these doors right now, cause y'all gonna have to start watching it from out there on the jumbotron or the damn projector.
Right.
Did you get that precept? I think I'm on the next one. Go ahead.
You want what's the next verse?
What is that, 13?
From the top.
Yeah, please, bubble shut.
John 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
The Christ gave his life. That should be all the love that you need to see right there for a whole 12 tribe of a bunch of strange, not even strange, unfamiliar, not even unfamiliar, people, unknown people that he didn't know as a physical. Christ didn't know me, but he knew the nation. He knew who Judah was. He did it for 12. And I mean, you can mean to tell me that ain't love, but you can't stop somebody from smoking a cigarette or selling somebody some weed or trying to sleep with that woman and at a time when she's actually in need. Go ahead out.
And speaking on this precept, people don't want to love, well, not to say people, our Israelite community, they don't want to do it because they don't even look at themselves as Israelites.
Right.
They want to look at themselves as Kemet.
Right.
And Hamid.
Right.
When we Shemitic, they want to look at us. They want to look at ourselves as Ethiopians, or just Christ loved everybody when Christ didn't come for everybody.
Right.
He came for a certain group of people, and they don't want to. They don't want to love. They want to love everybody else except their own people.
Right. Right.
Moral of the story.
Right. And that brother, what that brother brought up, man, y'all get that brother a hand, man. Oh my gosh, what was it? Yeah, so Christ gave his life for the 12 tribes. He knew of the tribe, but he didn't know the people in the tribe. And Christ done that. That should show you enough that Christ actually had love. Because he could have been a coward nigga just like a lot of y'all out here.
Right.
And say, nah, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Nigga, I got a baby girl I got to live for. I can't have my mama crying. She already cried 3 times with my other brother. I can't be. Nigga, what you going to do for the Lord? Christ went and done that for the Lord. And for us, but because the Lord said it.
Right. It's like it, my man.
Go ahead.
That's like this meme I be seeing. It's a whole bunch of Negroes talking junk, don't know what they talking about. But it's a meme on Facebook talking about what would you do if you seen Christ getting jumped. Talking about I'm gonna do the same thing he did when we was in slavery. Not knowing that he came before we went in slavery and told us not to do them things.
Right.
That's why he sat there and watched, because he was like, you dumb niggas. I told y'all what they was gonna do if y'all ain't do what I said do.
And who fault that is? The hard-headed ones. I mean, I don't know. What matter of fact, what time is it? 24. 24. All right, look at it. All right, go to the next precept out. They about to get all of this.
John 15 and 12.
Did you get to 14?
They gonna go to 14.
Okay.
Okay. 13. Well, yeah, it's 13 now. John 15 and 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Verse 14.
No greater love if a man lay down his life for his friend. A lot of y'all scared to go out here and just get in a fight for yourself.
Right.
A lot of y'all scared to defend yourself or stand up for yourself. And you know why I say that? Every last one of you that's probably watching this, and outside of brothers in school and sisters in school, every last one of you probably got a gun on you. And you can't even go to the bathroom and take a dump or get in the shower without having that gun on you.
Right.
And each and every last one of y'all that's watching this know somebody who is not willing to fight right now. They willing to come back to fight tomorrow, but mean shoot tomorrow. You ain't even willing to fight for yourself or your own face card or your own namesake. Your own namesake. You ain't laying down your life for nobody. Nobody. If you go to penitentiary right now, them boys will cut you all up. Them boys will beat that ass. Because you got them skinny jeans on.
Right.
You're not willing to lay down your life for nobody. Your pastors ain't. Your pastor mama and auntie and uncle and daddy is not laying down their life for nobody. Only life they laying down right now is their self because they lied to y'all. They ain't laying down no life for the right reason. And speaking of that, matter of fact, no, go ahead, finish out on that. All right.
John 15, verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
Okay, so now go to Matthew 12 and 46.
Matthew 12 and 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and brethren. His mother and his brethren stood without.
So this is Christ that was talking to the whole congregation and the people that was in this one chamber room. And his mama and his brother stood without. Go ahead.
Desiring to speak with him.
Mm-hmm.
47. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was a disciple was one of the guards that went to Christ and said, your mother and brother is desiring to speak with you. They want to speak with you. They want to talk to you. Go ahead.
But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother?
Now this is Christ responding off of this one guy that's telling him his mama and brother is desiring you, sir. Out of one. There's one, you know what I'm saying? Your family is wanting to see you out of one. They need you out of one. Go ahead.
And who are my brethren? 49. And he stretched forth his hands.
So Christ just said, who is my brother? He said, who is my brother? We're going to hold right there real quick. That's like right now. Me and this, hi, go ahead.
Salaki, if I may. That's like I was telling you earlier. I had a conversation with my dad the other day, and he was mad because, well, I ain't gonna say he was mad, but he was upset because I didn't come to his event Saturday. And I told him, just like Christ said, when they asked who's your mother, and when they was asking about his mother and his brother,
right?
He ain't pointing to his mother, or he pointed to the ones that was in the body of Christ. In the body with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like it's like people they think because you don't that you put your family, you ain't really even putting your family to the side, but you are putting them to the side for Christ.
Right. I'm listening.
No, that's it.
And what that brother's saying is correct, because like I was even about to bring out a slight story, not a true story, you know what I mean? Even with these celebrities, you know, they always say, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. And, you know, there's a lot of celebrities, they always say, you know, it's always celebrities that make it famous, they make it big, and then somebody come out the woodwork and say, oh, well, this and that, this and that, this and that. But then you got a lot of celebrities say, oh, I lost a lot of people. Like Kevin Gates, like say, oh, well, I lose a lot of people. If you ain't gonna work, you gotta get from around me, this and that. And they make it famous. And once they make it famous, it's like, for example, oh, I want to thank God and my mama and brothers out here. I want to thank for my producer and my manager, this and that.
Right.
That's basically them saying these are my brothers. These are my and everybody seen BT Award, VMA Award, Oscars and all this. They always say who was there for them, and they be like, thank these people right here. They ain't calling. You don't hear goddamn T.I. saying Lil Wayne.
Right.
You don't hear damn. What was dude's name? Oh my gosh, comedian dude. Don't even matter. D. Ray Davis. D. Ray Davis ain't saying thank Michael Jordan or nothing like that. They calling out the people that actually help on that support, and they had they same eyes on the same goal.
Right.
So go ahead.
49. And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. Verse 50.
Behold, my mother and my brethren. So it was like, who? These are my mother. This is my brethren. This is my mother. This is my brethren. He calling everybody that's out right here for a reason. Not because he hate his parents. He hate the way they live, but not because he hate his parents or his blood lineage. He don't hate them.
He calling the people that was there with him while he was doing the works of his father.
Doing the works of the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 50. For whoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother.
So if you're doing the work of the Lord that's in heaven, you're the same. And you know what I'm saying? Hold on, read that piece again. Oh, got a little tongue tied.
Verse 50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
The same one that doing the will as the Father in heaven is his brother and mother. So again, that ain't saying Christ hate his parents or disown them. Christ just hate the way that they want to live. Because I'm pretty sure if they was following the actual law, statute, commandment, they would have been right there and he would have been like this with them.
Right.
Pointing to all of them. You know what I mean? But the people that was in here actually not smoking, actually going to camp, actually paying their tithes, actually loving blacks and Hispanics loving each other. Haitians and Dominicans loving each other, because you know that's a big hate. That's a big hate thing when it comes to the islands in the West Coast. Right. A lot of a lot of Judites, meaning black, and Mexicans don't like each other. Right. You know what I mean? Even in Cali. But then there's a lot of Haitians and Dominicans that don't like each other. Right. But if they all doing the same thing, that's who the brother and mother and sister and father. Go ahead.
And it's so big that you say the Dominicans and the Haitians don't like each other, and they on the same piece of land with each other.
Right across the water.
There ain't nothing but a line split between them.
Crazy.
And they on the same land and beefing with each other.
Crazy. And that should just go to show what Esau did. The European man, also known as the white man, the red man, has done to our nation. He make us all hate each other. But meanwhile, Donald Trump is an American citizen, right. a white American citizen. But he got love for them Russians over there.
Right.
The Russians in them is cool over there. That's one thing I do know. Go ahead.
That was it.
All right, we're going to go to... That was Matthew. All right, no, I know where we at. So go to Luke 14 and 26.
Luke 14 and 26. Mm-hmm. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and his wife and his children.
All right. If any man come to the Lord and hate not his mother, and you know what I'm saying, just the siblings and everybody like that. And it's not saying actual hate, like I hate you, you should die. It's saying hate the things they believe in, like his brother Quan was saying. As far as what was that event with you and your father?
He was having a back to school event.
Okay, it was back to school event. This brother chose the Lord over an event. If you choose the Lord and you choose what the Lord say over a holiday, Valentine's Day, your stinking ass birthdays, your damn 420 days. You choosing all of this in your Christmas and saying damn your mama and Thanksgiving. You saying all that. And if you can't deny that and you don't hate your parents on behalf of that or what they do, then go ahead.
And his brethren and sisters, yeah, in his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Now, if you don't hate all of that, you can't be the Lord's disciple. How can you be a teacher? How can you be a student? How can a student be a student and they hard-headed as hell and know everything? How can you be a teacher when you don't want to learn anything? You can't be. If you don't hate the ways of the world, you don't hate what your grandma believe in, this Thanksgiving and chitlins and pork and all this other stuff, you can't be nothing for the Lord but a damn wicked ass sinner that needs help. That's the only thing you could be for the Lord. And again, I love to be the messenger of bad news and good news. Don't think it, but bad news, it soothes me a lot too. Because the fact there's a lot of people out here that feel as if everything has to be good news. Bad news is sometimes good news too.
Right.
Hate to say it like that. In the words of Shaw, bad news is sometimes good news. Like you'll read for the top one more time, huh?
Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and his wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Now, when I say his own life, it's not saying let me hate myself. It's the fact that I can't get away from weed. If you can't get away from weed, you can't be a disciple. You can say you love the Lord all you want. You can say weed is whatever drug it helps with cataracts or whatever the hell you got to say. The Lord don't want to hear none of that trash.
Right.
It's like if you stressed out, oh, weed help me relax. Sex helps people relax too. And I'm not saying swap that out, but I'm giving an example. Sex help people relax if you say weed help you relax. You say weed help you relax, going to the gym help people relax after the gym. Weed helps you relax, going to the pool help you relax. What else? I mean, weed help you relax, listen to water on YouTube or going to the beach help you relax. If weed help you relax, you can sip some wine or sip some alcohol. That helps you relax. So don't just make it seem like weed is the only way because you're weak. And the Lord, if you can't hate yourself because you're weak, if you can't hate the thing that you do because you're weak, the Lord don't care. You can't be a disciple. And there's no room for, you know what I'm saying, prayer warriors if you keep wanting to sin. The Lord don't hear no prayer. And the Lord hates the sinner and the sin.
Right.
Go ahead.
What was I about to say?
Go ahead.
So like just like you were saying, like working out, and this side, it's proven fact, scientific, that especially with men, that working out releases the testosterone. That's why in school, like how we say the Hebrew Academy and all that, like that war with your brothers, it take out a lot of that anger and that frustration that you kind of got, because you go home, your real might want to goddamn nag at you.
Right.
And you done went out and you done worked out and you done been out in the gym and you done been hitting the bag or whatever. Not the bag, drug bag, but
right.
So like it. But you done been hitting the bag or whatever, you done dropped down some of that testosterone, just like you said, sex too. You know what I'm saying? Like you had sex with your woman, you done climax,
you can't make it.
Yeah, you good. You ready to go to sleep.
Right. So, but I mean, it makes a point. Like,
right.
A brother said testosterone, so stop making it seem like weed is the only option. Weed is the best option for somebody who wants to do it anywhere. Like, how dumb you gotta be? Oh, I got you in a minute. How dumb you gotta be to want a hot box? And I ain't gonna lie, and I was a dumbass too. But how dumb you gotta be to want to ride around with weed in your car? People really think this is how America got you thinking. People really think just because your windows are up, I can still smell weed coming out your car, and I don't smoke.
Right.
I can see when you turn your AC on, that weed cycles through your AC. It don't matter how much you clean it. When you turn the AC back on, that weed is stuck in the filter.
Right.
So how if the cop pull you over, you're a dumbass. They're going to strip your car down. You're dumb. You're dumb. You could be on the highway smoking weed. I smell it. I smell it. You're not as intelligent as you think you is. Find some other option. I'm showing Brotherhood to tell you it's a better way, man. You need to hate yourself and the wicked things that you do just to sit here and follow the Lord. If you can't, then so be it. You're gonna contract something. You're gonna gain something that you can't handle. You can't. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Salaki, you basically hit it.
No Salaki on that, man. I just be having to talk to him a little bit. Start from top on that again.
Luke 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and his wife and his children and his brethren and his sisters, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
You cannot be a disciple of the Lord. All right, go ahead to Matthew 18. Oh, Salaki, wrong one. Mark 3 and 35.
Mark 3:35. For whosoever shall do the will of God, the same as my brother and my sister and mother.
Is it? So that means that's right there. Doing the will of God is building up this kingdom. Building up this kingdom, not doing drugs, helping out the homeless. You know what I mean? Helping brothers get out of prison, helping sisters get their babies back. You know what I'm saying? Helping sisters from being whores, helping brothers from being homosexuals. That's the will of the Lord. That's building the kingdom back.
Right.
Go ahead. I mean, that's it on that?
That's it.
Go to John 15 to 18. I believe that's the one.
John 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hateth me before it hateth you.
So, if the world hates you, know the world hated Christ before it hated you. If the world's gonna hate you when you don't want to smoke weed no more, or you don't want to go to the club and be a hot girl summer no more. I realized this being in the world, smoking marijuana. I had 4 or 5 weed dealers at that time.
Right.
One person running behind this and that. I'm going to the next one. You know what I'm saying? They always was on point. And I had I ain't say I had a whole bunch of homeboys, but I had homeboys that smoke, homegirls that smoke. But when I stopped smoking, I don't even hear from them no more.
Right.
Not one. I got one that still does, but that's my brother outside of that, before I got into all of that.
Right.
But now it's to the point to where, even with sisters get married or put a damn head wrap on and shut the hell up. Sis, you're gonna lose those girls whose mouth is always open at the club. Y'all ain't, when you want to teach them something and look modest, they want to look like sluts and don't want to learn anything. The best thing that they feel like America got to offer and what they can learn is how to be easy bait. How can you live free? And when I was telling you earlier, I was telling y'all earlier, me and the brothers was battling these people at school. At work, and they was like, "Oh, we all free. We all free. The God give you free of choice." And I kept saying, the Lord doesn't give free of choices. I said, because you can go out here and do whatever, and the Lord will charge you for it. Right. You can go out here and have sex with all these whores, and the Lord will charge you with AIDS. Is AIDS free? You gotta live with that. Now you're paying the consequences because of the dumb decisions you made. Go ahead. If you selling weed or you smoking weed and somebody laced it with fentanyl, or you get shot, just because you had that freedom, that free right of America, the Lord's gonna charge you with fentanyl and have you laid halfway over up under your damn bed, and somebody will find you 4 days later. Is that free? So there's no free of choice. There's no free of choice. Do what's right, do what's wrong. You do what's right, you do what's right, you live a long life. The Lord look at you and bless you. You do what's wrong, you'll die. Simple. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's like what you had said not too long ago. When I was in the world, I was smoking this weed and in these streets doing whatever. Oh, everybody want, bro, where you at?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? Let's go. Well, come over here. But then as soon as bro, you know, weed ain't good for you.
Right.
I don't smoke no more. Now they, oh, this nigga, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga crazy. You don't smoke no more. I can't hang with you. You talking about you don't smoke no more. And then you know who really with you, because even though you tell them, they still
Rocking with you.
Because Shalaki, if I may, that's like I had ran into one of the little fellas that I knew back in the day. He a couple years younger than me, but he seen me. He was like, "Yeah, I remember you." This when we was making music videos, rap videos and stuff. He was like, "I remember you. Y'all was in my daddy's backyard." Such and such. Long story short, but I was talking to him, and I was telling him like basically like what we saying, and like he was like, "Man, you don't smoke no more. You don't do like that's what's up." He wanted to learn more, but that's what I'm saying. Like break down to what I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know who really rock with you. Cause most people they'll be like, you come to most people like that, they gonna be like, oh well, bro, they gonna make up a lie. Oh, well, I got something to do right now, just to get away from you, cause they think you being weird, and the whole time you just bettering yourself and trying to better them.
Right. Just shine that light.
Right.
And niggas love being stuck in the dark. And I guess that song "Real Freaks" come out at night. I guess it's real though. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And that brother right, because I mean it's even to the point to where you can't, even if you say you can't smoke weed or you don't smoke weed, you know, and I find that ironic. People who can't smoke weed because they got the, you know what I'm saying, the beeper on or something like that. Yeah, they got it on.
Got that Caucasian jewelry.
So like y'all, yeah, and I realized that even people who can't smoke at the time, you know what I'm saying, people still will want to be around it. But if you tell them you shouldn't smoke and reasons why, even if you wanted to kick it with them, they really still would be hesitant on kicking it with you just because you say you can't smoke and you make that right choice not to smoke.
And the only reason they don't want to kick it with you because it makes them uncomfortable.
Exactly, and that just shows it's a demon, and that just shows how much we've been broken, man. So we gonna go ahead and get that 2 John 1. Oh no, we already did that. Slide. Go to that 1 Thessalonians 5:21. That should be it. I think that's it. You gonna hold it real quick. Yeah, just 1 second.
1 Thessalonians 5, verse 1. But of the time and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Hold up. Where you at? 1 Thessalonians 5:21?
Oh, you said 21.
5:21.
1 Thessalonians 5:21. Prove all things.
Prove all things.
Hold fast that which is good.
Hold on to which is good. Hold up real quick, dog. Prove all things. Hold fast to which is good. Prove whatever's going on. Prove the truth, or prove is a lie, and hold fast to which is good. What's good is this Bible. What's good is the law, statute, commandment that the Lord gave us to protect us.
Right.
Go ahead.
Start over.
Yeah, and then because that'd be it right there.
1 Thessalonians 5, verse 21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Prove all things. Hold fast to which is good. So prove that you're telling the truth, or prove that whatever you're saying is whatever is the truth is the truth. And if you feel as if that was a lie, prove it. Prove it. Hold fast, which is good. Law, statute, commandment, what's right.
Right.
But with that, we're gonna close out a class. Isupk security announcements. Isupk security announcements. We are the Isupk. Start out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a brother or sister. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means tenth in Hebrew, Ma'asher. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you. Give to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upholding convocation. Memorial of blowing of trumpets. First day is 7th month, Sunday the 25th of September 2022, Leviticus 23:24-25. Reminder to occupant Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone want to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.